G'day. It's a rainy day out here, so you can probably hear the rain coming in as well, interfering with the noise this guitar's going to make. But hi, I'm Alan Jenkins, and I'm actually talking to you about a Tarada flat top guitar. This is a guitar I actually purchased because I'd been asked to back a very talented young lady in the NZs Got Talent show, and we jokingly call this guitar the guitar that conclusively proved I haven't got any talent, because we didn't actually get through it all, which surprised me because she could sing like a bird and she wrote her own songs. And we went along to the Wellington Leaf School hall where everyone was doing their auditions, and we waited in line and went and did a little clip for the people at the front who were doing all the office work, and the whole place erupted when this young girl started singing, and then they rushed us through and took us through the audition process, and we're all very happy and wrapped with what they heard, and said they'd see us later on, and we never heard from them again. So I can only conclude that I am so lacking in talent I actually ruined this poor young lady's chances. But so I no longer need this guitar, but it's a Tarada, and it's made in Japan. It's over 50 years old. It's solid wood, solid sides, I think solid back as well. It's a real lovely old guitar in the kind of the 000 Martin sort of tradition. Beautiful spruce top. They call it a hummingbird, and I did a bit of looking online about them, and I'm not a great expert on flat tops, but this one's quite sought after by people that like vintage vibe Japanese guitars, and yeah, it's probably one of the nicest flat tops I've had, and I really bought it because it was a great accompanist guitar. I could do that sort of vocal chord accompaniment stuff, which just sounded lovely and sort of soft. Much worry about playing searing solos halfway up the neck, because it wasn't really for that, but it turns out it actually just does pretty well at that too. I initially put a hot dot in it, or an under saddle piezo to use it, and it so affected the sound of the guitar I just took it straight out again, and ended up using a bell tone pickup, which is just a coil, magnetic coil. I've put under bridge piezos in a few guitars, and generally I've come to the conclusion that a little pickup like this, which is magnetic, can make a bad guitar sound really good when it's amplified, and most of the underbridge pickups I've heard or tried or used have made really good guitars sound quite bad, and on top of that they seem to compromise the sound of the acoustic instrument as well by making the base of the bridge a bit spongy. So I don't really like them. This guitar's in good nick. When I got it, two of the struts had come loose here, and so it allowed the bridge to pop up a bit, but I've managed to re-glue the struts at the back and then clamp the whole top down again and straighten it all out. There's a fractional lift there, but not very much now at all, so it's the way it should be. And as an acoustic instrument, it's absolutely gorgeous. It's just nice, you know. Set up light strings, light bronze strings, and I've got a bone bridge in it, which it used to have on those micro adjustable steel ones, which I'm quite happy to throw in, but I actually worked out when I was intonating it, you couldn't actually get correct intonation with the original metal saddle, even though it's adjustable and quite a good idea. And this sounds better, and I've been able to put it right back to get the intonation right, which makes quite a bit of difference. And yeah, it's got mahogany back. Looks to have mahogany sides. At some stage someone's refinished the neck and the top, but the rest of it looks like the back might have been refinished at some stage too, but the sides and the top are original. It's got that lovely honeyed sort of antique look, and as an electric guitar it's absolutely amazing. And I could see some young Tommy Emmanuel freak through causing all sorts of mayhem with this, because it plays like an electric. It's actually too narrow for me. I like wider necks. This is a narrow one, very much like an electric guitar, and that's great. But for me, I just find I'm stumbling a bit on this. But that's because I've got big hands and big fingers that are a bit sort of a bit clumsy. So yeah, for most people this would be great, but for me it's actually too narrow, and I only really discovered by chance when I was building my own guitars that I much prefer a wider, deeper neck, but this is great for most of the people. Most of the people seem to be very, very concerned that necks aren't too big, and well, that's the way they want them. This will be perfect for that. This is the electric sound. Nice up here too, surprising. No buzz anywhere. Love action. Great for blues. Oh, that's right, I haven't got any talent. So yeah, you can do a lot of stuff on this, and if you want to do the Tommy manual triple, it's really nice. I don't know if you've been watching New Zealand's Got Talent, but the guy won't hit the red buzzer on this guitar because it stays in tune. Yeah, so it's a good general guitar. Seeing I haven't got any talent, I'll be probably putting it on trade me to sell, or I might even keep it. I'm kind of torn on this one because I don't have any good flat top guitars, and one of the things that's nice when you build arch tops like I do, when you've got something like this sitting around in the shop, it's a really, really good measuring stick about how good your guitar sounds, because a good sounding flat top's hard to beat. To me they sound a trifle bassy and a trifle sort of woofy because I'm so used to arch tops, but it's nice to have one as a guide. I see a lot of guitar builders around whose houses and workshops are full of their own guitars, but nobody else's, and you really need, I think, a really good guitar to set the standard to aim towards, to exceed or to at least equal. This has been a goodie because I like having it around to just pick it up and play it, and it's lovely and resonant and it does all the right things. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed hearing me prove I haven't got any talent, and I will be listing guitars from time to time, normally ones I rescue. This was a rescue, but a little bit different from what I normally have, and I hope someone out there enjoys it.